What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. Kojo, your Hollywood mental health expert. In this video, I want to talk about being neurodivergent, making friends, cutting out fake friends. So I have a lot of thoughts on this. Obviously, a lot of them coming from my personal experience, and a lot of thoughts from being a legitimate mental health professional. But when you're neurodivergent, you have to realize that a big part of your childhood involved some kind of trauma. And when I say trauma, you don't have to automatically think about like big trauma, but like small things, like you find out after the fact that your best friend had a birthday party and you're never invited. You find out after the fact that the people that you were at the lunch table with, that you thought they were laughing with you, they were laughing at you. They were talking behind your back. You find out after the fact that people that you trusted, with certain secrets, or people that you broke bread with, people that you allowed to get into your close personal circle, that these people did you wrong. And keep in mind, these things can happen to anybody. So if you're neurodivergent, it doesn't mean that you're gonna, run into fake friends all the time and constantly fall out with people. But when you're neurodivergent, you have to keep in mind that your frontal lobe is developing a little bit later than other people's. So your ability to make certain decisions and to stand for yourself and to put boundaries, it might not be as strong as other people's ability to do that. So you tend to do these things later in life. So if you've lived a life full of people pleasing, you can make an argument that you may not know who your friends are. To take it a step further, you can make an argument that you might not know who you are. It's getting deep now, right? It's getting deep. You might not know who you really are. I'm 31. I'm just now finding who I am, finding out who I am. And the majority of a lot of things that I know to be true about myself, I've learned them in the past 16 months. I've learned a lot as of late. And a big part of what we do as neurodivergent people is we put up this mask. This mask, just like Jim Carrey in that movie, The Mask. This mask, it gives us superpowers. I'm not a smooth guy, but put the mask on. I walk with a limp. I can go into a social situation. Might have me a couple of drinks. I might be gardening a little bit. Might get a little high. I might get a little lit, right? But I put the mask on. All of a sudden, I'm a smooth guy. I got friends. You got girls around. You got the guys around. You feel like the man. For girls too, put this mask on. All of a sudden, you bit more feminine because you steady people's cadence. You know what, a popular girl should look like. So you learn, you figure out what to go research. You come back, oh, girls who get the most attention, they do this, they do that, they do this. Ah, they do this as well. All right, cool. One second, let me put this mask on. Put this mask on. Now, you come in, like you're the girl with the aura. Everybody loves you. Guys try to get your attention. Other girls want to be like you. You figured out how to take the parts of yourself that are the most acceptable and put them on display for the whole world. This people pleasing thing. So you do this, and guess what? That mask, it works. The mask works. So you learn to do this to get friends. And this stuff, it cuts deep. So as you're watching this video, give yourself permission to forgive yourself, to make peace with all versions of yourself, past, present, and future. Because, like I said, this stuff, because see, we're getting surgical right now. We're getting surgical right now. You develop this mask. It's helped you make friends and it's helped you become popular. But as you get older, you have this natural desire to get closer to yourself, to become a bit more authentic. As you do that, there's going to be this friction. You becoming more of yourself is isolating you away from other people, or it's opening up your eyes. And I'm speaking from personal experience. This is not just stuff I've observed with patients or making my skits in California. No, I've lived this. I've had friends or homies, in California who have used me to get to certain places. Oh, because Kojo has status. We see Kojo here, we see Kojo there. I've had girls try and date me because they're like, oh, I think this guy's doing this. And you don't know, or at least I don't know, or maybe I know, but I'm like, she got that thing on her. You see how she looked? I'm gonna let it slide. I've been guilty a time or two or three, or 17 of doing things like that. It happens. Having friends in my childhood and becoming older and realizing I don't think that person was really my friend. I've had it. I can think of one former friend, or whatever you call it, growing up together in the neighborhood, close, tell each other secrets. Oh, I got your back, you got mine. I go off to college and I'm hearing from the guys that so and so is trying to get with my girlfriend back in Atlanta. I'm in Alabama. But so and so was getting friendly with my girlfriend. And then this person would say things like, oh, like, your girl's pretty, but she's not my type. She's not my type. She's okay, but not really my thing. Volunteering information. Red flags go off. I'm like, why would so and so say that? That's weird. All these different microaggressions over the years. And the final straw was it last year or the year before? This friend had a wedding and wanted me to come to the wedding, and this big over the top foreign international wedding. Guess how much it was going to cost me to get out to this wedding from Los Angeles, California? $8,000 to go overseas, itinerary, all big, big, big expensive stuff. In this economy, you think I'm going to spend that much money in this economy? I got 2 businesses to run. I got employees. Asking for certain things. Oh, do you know this person, that person? Look, I don't know everybody in Hollywood. And then when you put the pieces together, you first have to make this attempt to cut out the people pleasing and to be your most authentic self. You take off this mask. It's very painful because this mask, it gives you the superpowers to be smooth, weave in, weave out, weave in all these social situations. Take the mask off. You find out who your friends really are. And it's very painful because as neurodivergent individuals, we just want to have fun. Right? What's that song? Girls just want to have fun. Man, we just want to have fun. We spent a big portion of our lives not liking who we are and figuring out ways to fit into certain groups so that way we can feel like we're a part of something. And then when you realize that, okay, you can lose people, but losing yourself is way worse, you learn to take that mask off slowly but surely. And then all of a sudden now you have to question everything in your life. Okay, dang, these people, are they really with me? Like, is that person here because they enjoy being with me? You start putting boundaries up. You start saying no. And I had a period where I did this. I went off to Dallas, Texas at the end of last year. I spent a couple of months there working with autistic kids helping to open up this hospital. And I would fly back and forth between Dallas and Los Angeles. I'll fly back and forth between Dallas, LA, Dallas, LA. I have my same routine. I would take the red eye flight from LAX, American Airlines. There was one at 12:45 a.m., one at 1:45 a.m. if I missed the 12:45 a.m. one. And then I get to Dallas by 6:45, 7 a.m. Could go in the hospital, help get the autistic kids set up, go in there and make sure their medication's okay. We're eating lunch, eating our finger foods, our chicken nuggets. We're having a good time. Back and forth and back and forth. I took a little bit of time away from Los Angeles. So I'm just sitting there. My house is out there in LA and nobody's there. And for a period of time, I blocked people from going to my house. I was always the person who will tell people, hey man, if you pull up to LA, don't pay for no Airbnb in LA. If you come to LA, hey, here's my address, here's the code. Man, I got food in the fridge. I got, 3 rooms for you. It's all laid out. The housekeepers then made it nice and fresh. You come to LA, man, I got you. I got you. I got you. I took some time away from LA. I'm sitting there in Dallas. I'm like, hold up. We need to put some boundaries in place. And I told everybody, my friends who will come over to LA, I said, all right, for the next, I don't know, however long, but for right now, nobody can come to my house. A lot of people were shocked. I lost a lot of friends. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, Coach. Cool. All right, cool. You never hear from them again. And I had some friends who were like, all right, okay, Coach, are you okay? You good? Yeah, I'm good. I just, right now, nobody can come to my house. I'm out of town, and when I come back, maybe so. But right now, nobody can come over. All right, Coach. Well, all right, sounds good. All right. Well, I'm coming down to Sherman Oaks, and I'll just give me a hotel. But next time, when you come back from Texas, let me know. I'll come by the house and we'll kick it. All right. Cool. Those are my real friends. Non-transactional relationships. And guys, this is tough stuff. And I think in general, the older you get, your friend group kind of dwindles, but most definitely when you're neurodivergent and uh, you know social cues is something that you haven't been the best at picking up. It can be painful to realize who's going to really stay the more you become yourself, but I can assure you, you have to stick with it, and over time you become more confident in the person that you are. And the only thing that matters to you is self-respect and not losing yourself. This is unmasking. This is unmasking 101. Unmasking 101. So you got to be kind to yourself as you go through this process and understand that, yeah, it's good to look out for other people. And, we want to get friends and we want to be in these different circles. But at the end of the day, the only relationship that is going to be 24/7 for you is the one with yourself. You are with yourself 100% of the time. From the moment you came into this world until the moment you leave. So just keep that in mind. You can have real friends when you're neurodivergent, but you may not have a lot of friends. Just keep that in mind. We are generous people. We like to look out for other people. It's all good. But just don't allow your kindness to be taken for your weakness. That's all I got to say. Your boy preaching today. If you felt what I was talking about in this video, subscribe, check me out on all the social media platforms. The link to Discord is there. The link to the Patreon is there. Ask away. I'll answer questions on Patreon first. One-on-one coaching, the link is also there as well. But yeah, you can lose anybody, but just don't lose yourself. Till next time, I love y'all.